Where's the camera? There's the camera. Hey guys, what's up? Just wanted to say how much I missed you guys and that I deeply love you and that today's a damn good day and I hope that your day is going fabulous too. Now what we got today for May 19th. Out of the wreck I rise. This is from The Outmost for His Highest by Mr. Oswald Chambers. Out of the wreck I rise. Who shall separate us from the love of Christ? That's from Romans 8:35. God does not keep his child immune from trouble. He promises, quote, I will be with him or her in trouble. That's from Psalms 91:15. It doesn't matter how real or intense, there's a word for you, intense, the adversities. It doesn't matter how real or intense the adversities may be. Nothing can ever separate him or her from his or her relationship to God, Almighty, original creator of all. Quote, in all these things we are more than conquerors. Remember that. Oh, remember that. Don't ever lose track of that. In all these things we are more than conquerors. That's from Romans 8:37. Paul was not referring here to imaginary things, but to things that are dangerously real. Even lovingly real. You never know. What's up? What? What is she talking about? Let's continue. And he said we are super victors. Super victors. Oh, I like that. We super victors. We're super bomb, but super victors in the midst of them. He said that we were super victors in the midst of them, not because of our ingenuity, nor because of our courage, but because none of them affect our essential relationship with God in Yeshua Christ. I feel sorry for the Christian who doesn't have something in the circumstance of his life that he or she wishes were not there. What? Oh yeah. Shall tribulation? ... question mark. Tribulation is never a grand, highly welcomed event. No, it's not. No, never. Not really, no. But whatever it may be, whether exhausting, irritating, or simply causing weakness, it is not able to separate us from the love of Christ. Not able to separate us from the love of what we have with our Mama Gaia. It's never able to separate us from the original creator of all that we are of and one and the same with. Never allow tribulations or the care, and by the same I mean that freckle, you know what I'm saying. Depends on how well you're being served and serving others, I should say. How well you serving others. How much are you being available to be of service as you are created to be and made to be like? I mean, all you gotta do is be you, man. That's what I'm trying to say. Just be you. Beautifully you. Unexcusably you. Confidently you. Because if your heart's right, then what's the problem? Oh yeah, there is none. Never allow tribulations or the quote-unquote cares of this world to separate you from remembering that God, the Almighty Creator of all, loves you. That's from Matthew 13:22 with a few added words. Now, shall distress, question mark, so we had shall tribulation, well, shall distress, question mark. Can God's love continue to hold fast? God's love continue to hold fast, even when everyone and everything around us seems to be saying that his love or its love is a lie? Can you hold fast when everybody tells you you're bullshit and you're delusional or have issues or issues, or when you forget who you are because you start listening to others as opposed to your heart? Can you remember through that distress who you are, enough to reel you back into your center, which is where you are with the Father, with the Creator of all, or the trifecta that is the all, the unexplainable, unfathomable all. that love we come from, that light we come from, that light language that sifts through us when we are in center with it. Shall distress, quote unquote, question mark, can God's love continue to hold fast even when everyone and everything around us seems to be saying that his or her or its love is a lie and that there is no such thing as justice? What is justice if not loving one another the way we were meant to love one another, which is the way our almighty creator loves us, unconditionally, openly, givingly. Shall famine, ... question mark, can we not only believe in the love of God but also be more than conquerors even while we are being starved? Left alone we feel, but is it? Are you? Never! Do you remember who you are? And how much you're loved? And what a blessing that is. And how could anything be fucked if that's how it is? You know? Shall famine, quote unquote, question mark, can we only believe in the love of God but also be more than conquerors even while we are being starved? It's a perception, yo. Deal with that perception. Either Yeshua Christ, I know it's so much harder to do than what I just made it sound like, but oh, I know. Either Yeshua is a deceiver, having deceived even Paul, or else some extraordinary thing happens to someone who holds on to the love of God when the odds are totally against him or her. Did you hear that, yo? It's powerful. It's the truth. Logic is silenced. Logic is silenced in the face of each of these things which come against him. Logic is silenced in the face of each of these things which come against him or her. Only one thing can account for it. The love of God. Agape love. Unconditional love. Growing love. Expanding love. Powerful love. The love of God in Yeshua Christ. For example, out of the wreck I rise every time. Love you guys. Hasta mañana. Oh snap, I gotta do my nails. That's called farmer's hands, yo. What's up? Thank you, Savannah, for the amazing ring. Okay, I love you guys.